Working with Jupyter Notebook. To open and work with Jupyter Notebooks in this new virtual environment named MyAnvin, it is necessary to have a kernel on which it operates. A kernel provides programming language to support in Jupyter. IPython is the default kernel for Jupyter Notebook. Therefore, we first need to install the kernel inside our environment, MyAnvin, by giving the following command. In the above command, Jupyter will install Jupyter Notebook. ipykernel1 will provide powerful and interactive Python shell with Jupyter kernel to work with Python code in Jupyter Notebooks. nb_conda will use Notebook Conda, an extension to Jupyter kernel, to set the kernel for a notebook's execution. It will ask if we wish to proceed with the installations. Type Y to begin the installations. Once the installations are complete, our own virtual environment named MyAnvin is ready with Jupyter Notebook for designing Python codes. After the installation process is over, open the Jupyter Notebook by giving the following command. Jupyter Notebook. This will open the Jupyter Notebook in the default browser with the given URL as shown below. The above is the notebook dashboard. It is for exploring, editing, and creating your notebooks. Click on the New button present on the top left corner of the screen and select Python 3 option from the given menu. This would open a new notebook with Python 3 as a programming language. Select either Python 3 or Python conda env::MyAnvin depending on your requirement. Jupyter Notebook Interface. Jupyter Notebook Interface supports graphical user interface. This makes it easier for the programmer to manage the tools by using a few mouse clicks. Some of the components of Jupyter Notebook are: a notebook is a file created in Jupyter Notebook and is saved with an extension of .ipynb. A kernel is a computational engine that executes the code contained in a notebook document. A cell is used to write code in the notebook that is executed by the notebook's kernel. When the code is run, the notebook displays the output below the code cell that generated it. Some of the important tasks you can do using Jupyter Notebook's toolbar are: icon, name, function. Save. It saves the code written in a notebook. Add. It adds a cell next to an active cell. Cut. It is used to cut the content of the selected cell. Copy. It is used to copy the content of the selected cell. Paste. Paste the content of the selected cell. Shift. It is used to shift the active cell up or down. Run. It is used to execute the selected cell. Stop. It stops the execution of the selected cell. Jupyter Notebook has a menu bar which provides all its important functions within different menu options. Let us have a look at some of the important options used for doing Python programming in Jupyter Notebook. Let us study about them in detail. File menu. Some of the options available in File menu are: creates a new notebook, open an already created notebook, make another copy of an existing notebook, save as a notebook, rename an existing notebook. Save and checkpoint options helps you create checkpoints that you can roll back to if you need to. Edit menu. In the edit menu, you can cut, copy, paste the cells, reorder the cells, delete cells, split and merge cells. View menu. In the view menu, you can toggle the visibility of the header and toolbar, toggle line numbers within cells on or off, go to the cells toolbar, insert menu. In the insert menu, you can Insert cells above the currently selected cell. Insert cells below the currently selected cell. Cell menu. In the cell menu, you can run one cell, run group of cells, run all the cells, clear a cell's output. Kernel menu. The kernel menu is used to interrupt the kernel, restart the kernel, reconnect the kernel, shut down the kernel, change the kernel. Widgets menu. Widgets provide graphical user interface to the applications by providing elements like buttons, sliders, drop-down lists, etc. The widgets menu is used for saving and clearing widget state, download widget state, embed widgets. Help menu. Help menu is used to provide a list of notebook's keyboard shortcuts. A user interface tour. Reference material.